Well, I guess it's all how it came about. It's, we're preparing for a bear hunt in Alberta.
Well, it started out Alberta, then it went to Saskatchewan, and then it went away.
Yeah, and then we had a bright idea that go to South Dakota. Had an opening in White Isle, South Dakota, and had some people pull some strings and got us a turkey hunt up in that area.
Yeah.
And
I'd always dreamed of killing a slam since I killed my first turkey. And then, like you said, the bear hunt led to a Miriam's turkey hunt, which would have given us 3 species for the year, since we always go to Kansas anyway. So if you're going to kill 3 in a year, why not 4?
sounded like a good idea at the time.
Let's go to Florida.
We're heading south. Gator hunting.
Turkeys are on sale. Get them while you can.
So it's, what, mid-March? We're headed to Florida.
Warmer weather.
It seemed kind of odd. Usually on a hunting trip, we're either headed north or west, but at first seemed more like a beach trip, but we got there. We found an outfitter through a buddy of ours. He came highly recommended, and gotta admit, I was a little nervous.
Definitely, it was some different country than what we're used to, and this, it was flatland, I guess. And
Yeah.
it was,
I think we were hunting 2,000 acres. It was half swamp, so thick you couldn't walk through it, and the other half burned over pines. So it was either too thick or no cover at all.
exactly. Yeah, and it was different hunting, but
Yeah.
it all worked out. And we had a good hunt, and we took your bird early that morning, and wound up to be the same spot I took mine at about 12 hours later. So
right.
we had a good hunt.
Yeah, that was don't think I've ever felt so relieved getting that first one out of the way, because we had all these plans for killing a slam in a single season. So if you can't get started, you can't finish. But,
And then we were it was a 2-day hunt, and we both needed to get back, and so there was a little pressure there to get it done early, and like I say, to get it started.
yeah. 2 on the first full day of hunting. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it was tough, but we got it done.
So we got the Osceola out of the way. It's back home.
Got a week or two to prepare and rest up, and kind of get our game plan together for Tennessee.
That's right. And we knocked them out. We were just talking off camera. I don't know how many birds we killed the first week exactly, but between us and family and friends that we carried, it was a good week.
No, definitely.
Probably the best we'll ever have.
Yeah.
So we both knocked our Easterns out fairly quickly. I think I got mine about 2 o'clock opening day, and where did you get yours the following Monday or Tuesday?
I think Tuesday, yeah, we all set up in that blind and had him come out of nowhere and just surprised everybody up there,
Right.
I think, and so yeah, it was that was a relief.
Yeah. We're 4 days into our home season. We're halfway to the slam. So it's on to Kansas.
Our other favorite spot.
I'd rather turkey hunt in Kansas than anywhere in the world. I think last year was our 5th year in a row
I believe it, yeah.
to hunt with our buddy Todd out there. And if you never turkey hunted in Kansas, it's just hard to explain.
Need to go at least one time in your life, just
Right.
to experience the whole setting and just hear them gobble. It's not like anywhere else that I've ever been, I guess. You know.
Well, on a good morning, you'll hear 10 or 12 roosted together.
Oh, easy.
All gobbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
So we got there first afternoon and kind of struck out. Our old standby, our favorite farm, just wasn't any birds on it.
Yeah.
So we got into the action at daylight on second morning. Didn't work off the roost, but we stayed on the birds and finally got it done right about 12 noon, didn't we?
Yeah.
When I killed that one.
Yeah.
That was kind of a marathon deal, but
As it is in Kansas always.
but we got one killed. Took a break, tried to spot some more birds, and then finally went back to where we'd started at daylight. And you killed one right before fly up that same day.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 o'clock. Or was it probably later than that, wasn't it?
It was. But it was a tough day of hunting, full day of hunting, but again, on our first full day in Kansas, we got it done. Both got Rios, so now we're
fun hunting.
yeah.
Enjoying our time there and then just having a running and gunning.
Pressure's off. We're 3/4 of the way to the slam now. So we're having fun. We mess up a few more opportunities, and then I killed a second one on the last morning there.
Yeah, that was a good hunt. That was a fun hunt.
Yeah.
Did a little crawling, a little snaking, and a little videoing.
Yeah, yeah. And
But it all worked out. You got the bird, and there was some great spurs on it.
oh yeah, my best bird ever. He had touch over 1.5 spurs, and you'll see on the video. I got excited, got confused, thought there were 2 birds coming, so I guess I got greedy and thought we were going to double. So
Yeah.
I motioned for Craig to lay the camera down, and we're going to kill them both. And he popped out of the bushes, and it was just one. So we got him.
That's all that matters. He was riding, dead bird riding.
That's right. It's time to pack up and head to South Dakota.
Heading north.
And it's kind of like the Florida deal, being worried. Now we had 3 birds, and if we didn't get the 4th one, who knows when we'd get back to South Dakota to finish up our slam. So
We won't try to do it in a single season too.
yeah,
That's a little more pressure, but
shoot, I was so worried about the weather. I about made myself sick. I'll just be honest. It was yeah, it was bad for a turkey hunter to try to get it done away from home in that kind of wind. It was tough. We got there, got settled in. He dropped us out at an old farmhouse, and this is basically wide open prairie country with wooded creeks.
yep.
And that's all the cover they got. Those birds and the deer both just live on those creeks.
And you wouldn't think that I didn't think there would be that many turkeys in those little creek bottoms.
Yeah.
But it was covered up.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere we went, you saw birds.
That's true. Not 15 minutes after he dropped us out, we were just trying to get a feel for the land, doing a little cold calling, and one of us looked up, and I don't know, quarter mile away across the pasture, spotted some birds.
Here they
2 longbeards and a bunch of jakes behind them.
popped out of the creek. I mean, you would never think it, you know, or thought about it. It's just a different country.
It was one of those pinch me moments.
Yeah.
This can't be happening. So we started screaming on our mouth calls, trying to get their attention. And when we first spotted them, I think Craig had kind of crawled out and set a decoy up. We couldn't move much because there wasn't any cover at all.
Not at all.
Started screaming at them, and they spotted the decoy and turned our way.
Had them on a string, boys, breathing them in.
They were running.
The calling couldn't have been that good, so it must have been a decoy. I'm sure the calling was terrible, but they liked it, and they just came in.
Yeah, we were just trying to get as loud as we could to get some kind of sound to them. And as you'll see, I kept the camera on them as long as I dared. I didn't have a tripod. It all happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
So when they're getting close to range, I had to drop the camera. We pulled a double, couldn't have been any better way to finish our single season slam, killing them together. And I think we've got footage you'll hear where we call home and tell everybody and celebrate. It was kind of an emotional moment. I mean,
It was
just
awesome.
to want to do something that bad for that long and finally accomplish it, it was a great day.
It's like it just kind of all worked out, you know, with the bear hunt cancellation, and you know, it just all started snowballing from one event to the other. You know, and it was a sweet way to end the season. It was on a double.
Yeah. I hope we can do it again someday.
We will. Maybe. Yeah.
Not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon, but yeah.
Hey, we just doubled. We both got one at the same time. We just doubled. Me and Craig both got one at the same time. Oh. Oh, man. I am. It's 50-mile-an-hour winds, and we just sat down and they came running to us.
I get just as excited carrying somebody as I do when I do it myself. Probably more excited.
I believe a turkey's gobble is more addictive than any drug you could ever take.
I guess turkey hunting to me is just getting out in the woods, hearing them gobble.
I think it's going to be good. I can't wait. I wish it was tomorrow.